What's up, you ugly motherfuckers? We back up in this bitch. You already know it's the hood hype. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what up, bro?
With my gorgeous, magnificent sister, Zulu Ashaki. You know, as y'all know her. You see, she got a hair laid slave. Motherfucker said, roll me, bounce me up, tease me, please me, hey. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I came looking good too. You know, my waves is in there. You know what I'm saying? They wetter than your pussy.
Oh,
but
gosh.
Now that we in here today,
What up,
you know
y'all?
what I'm saying? Yeah, say what's up.
What up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling this Friday night? We about to get into it. We got some topics for y'all tonight that we gonna discuss. You know, talk some shit, keep it 100, keep it real. You already know. You know what I'm saying? So come join us.
I'm definitely ready to talk that shit. Y'all know that's what I bring. All I do is shit talk. She gonna educate you. I'm just gonna curse you out. But before we go ahead and break into this, go ahead, let's take that shot. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. You know what that shit tastes like? Black excellence. Woo! Man, goddamn. But so, we might as well jump right into it, right?
Okay,
I'm feeling good.
Let's get it.
I'm feeling good. You looking good.
It's Friday.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Let's go. You got all your teeth out. You know what I mean? Look at her. Whole fucking mouth on display. She ain't got no real. Look at her. Yeah. Motherfucker.
These motherfuckers look nice though, you know?
Oh, of course, nigga. Come on now. I called you beautiful. I'm looking at you, nigga. Come on now.
Right,
So, you know, because I was just telling motherfuckers earlier today, I'm going to tell my baby when I have one, this is just a side note, I'm going to tell her, you're going to be ugly until about your junior, senior year of high school. Because that's when I grew up.
Shout out to our brother having a baby, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some freshly new aunties and uncles. And this is a new experience for us, you know. Like,
got a new little baby. I broke him in right. I baked his ass. First time I seen him. Tore his ass up. Tore him up. I told him he looked like he an old new baby. He been somewhere for 9 months already. He knew him, but he old.
You know, shout out to all the other aunties and uncles out there holding it down, filling in the gaps. You know, I'm already on that. I'm a new auntie, like, you know, like shit is real.
What shit is right now? A tiny character? What you doing? You about to start tapping this bitch, motherfucker? No motherfucker missing you out. You about to wax all works off in this bitch, motherfucker? You think there's glass in front of us that you gonna...
Anyway, our topic for tonight.
What up, Twan? What up, Twan? I know you, what's up, brother? Much love. You know what I'm saying? He said he wish he was at Antoine.
Oh, true. What up, G?
Yeah, you know, blood, gang.
You know, he told me not to look all in the camera tonight because I don't got my glasses.
Shit blind.
So I'll be all up in it, you know.
She'll
like,
be up on y'all ass like this. Where you at?
So you're going to have to call him out to me. But what up,
You
G?
know what I'm
It's good to see you. Well, you know,
you know, what up, Trey? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
my boy in a wheelchair. Vroom, vroom, motherfucker, because you got a motor. Go crazy.
Really, nigga?
Yeah, hey, I seen that you just redid your shit, marriage shit with your wife. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy. Congratulations, all that pretty shit. You know what I'm saying? You rolled right up to it, didn't you? You said, no, I know it. You know, Trey, that's my boy. You know?
Yeah. Ignorant.
You know?
Ignorant. Y'all be fucking just ignorant with his ass.
That's my boy. When I worked at Elego Energy, he worked there with me. Yeah, that was my boy. He said, what's good, my dude? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? You already know. All love. But let's go ahead and jump into these topics. I'll entertain y'all a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? But now we got, let's start off with,
you know,
I know you know this one. You want to break it in?
Yeah, I'll break this one.
All right, break that one in.
So, I just saw that everyone was talking about and posting about the video of the woman gifting her boyfriend or fiance, whatever.
No, her nigga. That's her nigga.
Gifting her nigga a rental property as a gift, and he wanted a Rolex, and he expressed that like even while she was giving it, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's like, damn, bitch.
Can we also focus on what he said though, and how he presented it though?
I mean, he was like,
nah, cause he a fuck nigga. Nah, he ain't say I wish though, cause you know I'm real literal words. This dumbass nigga, right? She showed him the shit, and she done too though. So yeah, Let me chime in, because this is how it really went down. See, she giving y'all the abbreviated version. My niggas.
But I didn't get to get it out. What if people haven't seen it?
But you ain't talking about the part. Because you said that he just said, he was like, I wish you would have got me a Rolex. That's not what he said. We can't misconstrue people's words. What this man said was, I watched this shit like 5 times, and nigga was tripping. You know, I said twipping. Twerk. But this nigga literally, when she gave it to him, he was like, damn, I thought you was gonna get me like a Rolex or something. I wish you would have got me like a Rolex or something. That was. And then what a lot of people missed after that, right? After he made that dumbass comment was she looked at whoever was behind the camera or whatever, and kick in, talking about some. See, I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that.
That's what happened. You know, look up the video. They
Dumbass.
just did a reenactment for y'all, but that's basically how it went down. And so
I knew he was gonna say that. What the fuck?
And so we were gonna, bring that up in conversation today in regards to like, what the fuck? Like
y'all got her saying, what the fuck? Damn.
Like, so my point, my view, you feel me, is that he's a goofy. I think that most people like agree on that like he head ass as fuck. But you know, like, I just feel like so many times we find ourselves trying to make our partner or our spouse what we want them to be. Like, on one hand, a rental property is it's something you have to maintain. You have to keep up with. You gotta want to even be able to maintain it. You feel me? You gotta be a certain kind of motherfucker. You gotta have certain type of skills, have certain management skills, everything like that. So even if you're trying to gift that to a person who's not equipped to handle it, or not even on that same page with you, like, you're just really trying to make a motherfucker fit a shoe that does not fit them. And that's just, I think that's what it came down to. Why, like, yes, he's head ass, but he needs to be with another head ass person. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knew that nigga, like she said. Like, you feel me? She said, I knew he was gonna say that, so why the fuck you get it for him?
Cause she's a head ass. That's what I started with. She's stupid.
You can't, but I and it's like, yeah, you can say she's stupid, like, flat out. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, that's fine. But
I'm getting tired of these smart women being with some bum ass niggas.
Like, she's holding on to a version of him that don't fucking exist. And I'm like, now that's a lot of my, like, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. She's holding on to a version of him that does not exist. If you knew, that...
What's up, cousin, for sure?
Whatever was the case, and that he was going to want a Rolex, so that's the kind of dude he is. He's not going to see the value in the rental property. He's not going to want it. Then why would you go through even the labor of gifting somebody that? He didn't even appreciate the labor, the intent, the effort, none of that. So you really just beating a dead horse, G. And sometimes you really got to see people for who they are. And it's really hard for us to see that in the people who we intimate with. You know what I'm saying? Who we don't want to see that. Like, honestly, I just saw two people who were not very compatible.
Who weren't on the same page.
Who weren't on the same page.
But at the same time, I wouldn't even really say, because see, sometimes women will try and make a nigga into something that a man has clearly portrayed to them that they not, and that they have no desire to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, only thing that I can think of is that she had to be motherfucking dickmatized. You know what I'm saying? Or something. Because really, it's like, if that was you, I'll look at you and be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what a nigga's stroke game is. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck any of that shit. You gotta put in your motherfucking work and know who you are. Good dick. It's a good dick out here. Y'all don't come across it often because y'all fuck with fuck niggas. See, people be like, niggas ain't shit. No, the nigga you chose wasn't shit. These are variables. You know what I'm saying? Like, same way, I'm like, that's why no matter no girl I've ever been with, no ex I've ever had, she'll tell you, I don't badmouth motherfuckers. I'm not like, oh, she ain't shit, she ain't this. No, because she's a reflection of my choice and the decisions in which I made. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people fuck up. Yeah, people ain't right. Yeah, people ain't meant to be together. But when it reaches a certain threshold, a certain levels, that motherfucker, bro, you allowed that shit. That was a conscious decision that you made. Because when I don't like a motherfucker, guess what you is? Your ass is grass, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You got to go. That's that old school shit. What they say back then? Your ass is grass. I'm done with you, bitch. You know what I mean? So that's the energy in which y'all body. Antoine, we might add you in a second. You know what I'm saying? Give us a second. Give us a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Let us break in, get acquainted. But you know, but that shit right there, that shit threw me off. So I was like, yeah, he's utterly stupid. You know what I'm saying? He's utterly stupid. And she's not as stupid as him. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, she definitely has a mind. But I don't feel like her mentality as far as men, I feel like her thought process as far as men and shit is stupid. Because if you smart enough to be like, man, let me get a rental property and potentially start an empire or create some residual income, shit along those lines. Your dumb ass needed to be smart enough to motherfucking know what type of nigga that you want to embark on that journey with. Because if that was me, if I had a woman, and if I had to choose, or if she brought me a rental property over a Rolex, do you know how much pussy I'm gonna eat?
I'm saying, but that's that's everybody out here. A lot of people out here
clearly
are dealing with people who basically don't have the same vision or the same goals as them, and like a lot of people fall victim to that. You know what I'm saying? And just to be conscious,
so you stupid
to that.
You stupid. If you fall a victim to that shit,
I mean, no,
you stupid.
When you human.
Stupid ass human.
Not a stupid ass human. But yeah, that's our piece. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to talk about that real quick.
Barton, what we're gonna do real quick is Antoine said he has something to say on this real quick. So see if you can send a
You can add people.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that shit. Hold on, give me a second.
Plus in this corner right there.
That ain't it. Look, now you got us looking stupid, Antoine. See, now I'm gonna bake your ass too with your ugly ass, mohawk wearing ass, big nose, brick fat neck ass boy. I'm on your ass. Shit, you know what it is, but let me see. Typing in your shit now. Alright, I found you. Alright. Now you get out this motherfucker. See, this one I don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Alright, there we go. Antoine, I tried to invite you. You got about like 3.5 seconds to figure it out. You said, my bad, you got locked now? What the fuck is that? Alright, well, fuck that. I don't know what the fuck that is or what the fuck that means. Now you double ugly, Antoine. You know what I'm saying? On bro now. You 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times ugly. You done sent that shit back through generations. So
What's the next topic?
But so let's go on here. Alright, now let me bring this one in. So now we got Steve Harvey. So y'all know they've been talking about Steve Harvey as, you know what I'm saying? They always be trying to get on his ass, which, you know, sometimes I be agreeing with, sometimes I don't. This is one of the times in which I don't. But basically a husband came on his shit and was like, his wife used to be a Democrat or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not mistaken, she's black as well. She used to be a Democrat and everything along those lines, but she ended up, I guess, at some point throughout this process, not feeling like Democrats had her back enough. So now this raggedy motherfucker has switched over to being not just a Republican, which, you know what I'm saying? There's pros and cons to both sides, but she's a Trump supporter, like an advocate Trump supporter. Not just a Republican, but a Trump supporter. And so bro ass came to Steve Harvey and was like, bro, I can't take this shit. Like, she done threatened the man for taking the sign out the yard. all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she going crazy, and he like, nigga, I can't fuck with that shit. I ain't fuck with no Trump supporter ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm sitting there like, true, stand your ground, black man. You know what I'm saying? But then Steve Harvey made a joke, this is what he said. He like, look, I'm just here to crack jokes. Don't get mad at me for the shit which I say. I crack jokes. You know what I'm saying? People always do forget that Steve Harvey's an entertainer first, comedian first, shit along those lines. That's where he got us come up in. But what he told his ass, he was like, well, divorce ass. He told dude to divorce his fucking wife because Hal's a Trump supporter. And he ain't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? People was like, how could you tell somebody to divorce their wife? I tell motherfucker to divorce their fucking wife. I tell motherfucker she fuck. You know what I'm saying? Go fuck a sister. Maybe she'll motherfucker become a Democrat, replace their ass. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Something gotta give. But people was in an uproar, and me personally, I agree with Steve Harvey. Cause y'all on two opposite ends of the spectrum. If you support Trump, I can't live in the same household with you. I can't sleep in the same bed with you. Because you are a lost nigga. You is an Uncle Ruckus ass motherfucker. You are just off the deep end. You wear your britches under your titty nipples. That's what you do. You just nigga. Come on now. It ain't right. You the type of motherfucker that say slavery wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? You the type of motherfucker that be like, I can cook for Massa. You wanna know why? Cause Massa fucking you with his little ass pink piglet dick. You know what I'm saying? PP. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. It's all bad.
Damn.
Yeah, nigga. Trump, nigga. Fuck Trump. Fuck them. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And but I will say, the only thing that I thought to myself is that if he married to her, you're gonna look at me stupid. But I don't think he was fucking her, right?
That's why she became a Trump supporter.
If I was fucking you,
oh my God,
you ain't supporting Trump. Black dick, the best dick. And if you lay it down,
anyway,
that's what the fuck it is. I rest my motherfucking case. Take that shit to the courts. Look, man, this motherfucking cat.
It's your cat, dude. This cat been antagonizing us. Anyway, I basically agree with bro. Yeah, like when you're in a marriage, like you can't talk about you are not that person when it's convenient for you, or that their views are not your views in some way, form, sense, or fashion. Like, it just doesn't work that way. And that's the same thing with friendships. You know, you can't be friends with like a fucking Nazi and be like, we're friends, but we just differ in opinion. Like, you head ass as hell. You know what I mean?
Beat the fuck out there.
Like, no, it does not work like that. And people who try to be on that, like, just full of shit. So, yeah, I agree with Steve. I mean, and this is probably the surface. We only hearing a segment from a talk show or whatever, you know. So I'm sure that honestly,
I'll watch it.
No, but I'm just saying that they probably got other issues, you know, and they probably are not the same thing about the first topic, like on some compatibility type shit. And that shit be real, you know. So whatever the case is, they probably ain't gonna last too long anyway.
Can we agree that's a very big likelihood though?
What?
That he ain't fucking her right? Probably.
I mean, most men aren't, so.
Woo! Oh, I'm glad I'm not in that percent. Hey, don't make me pull out my motherfucking references.
Oh
nigga,
God.
put me in the interview.
Next topic.
Oh, my bad. Oh, we gonna keep going like that? That's what we gonna do? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, shit, I got references, motherfucker. Shit, your mama might be one to ask about me. But, oh, man. So our cousin, his name Fashawn. Now, this is going to be ironic because this nigga is actually married to a Becky, a.k.a. a white woman, a.k.a. a Susan, a Catherine, a Ashley, a fucking, you know what I'm saying? He's married to a white woman, you know what I'm saying? I still ain't got over the fact that she thought she could bond with me one time.
Where'd you go?
No, nigga, I'm gonna put it out there. She thought she could bond with me one time by telling me that she could fry chicken better than me. That was some bullshit. First off, motherfucker, she can never fry chicken better than me. Nigga, I look like chicken.
Oh my God.
So, motherfucker, when I fry that shit, guess what? I know it's done when it look like me. Facts. So, you ain't gonna fry no chicken better than me, and you white. You don't use salt. You don't even know what accent is. This is all white people, not just her. So any white person that tell me this shit, you know what I mean? If you knew what sort of accent was, you'll be able to swim in the ocean. My ancestors came through that motherfucker. We swam, motherfucker, swam. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, talk to me. Talk to me. Your skin ain't got the bronze, nigga. Bronze of wood, the bronze of God, nigga. Every day we have to fight. Every day we have to eat. We can eat every piece of every piece of meat.
Nigga,
Talk to me. Can a church say, hey, motherfucking man.
I don't know what just happened, but...
Nigga, she ain't say nothing about fried chicken. See, she done lied to you. That's white people shit 2.0. Ask her, motherfucker. Ask her. When grandpa died at the hospital.
She be frying you chicken good. She be frying that shit.
For sure, you still got 20/20 vision, so I know she can't fry chicken. You still wear glasses, nigga. Come on now, you live in Arkansas. Y'all niggas eat armadillos. That's what we talking about.
Anyway, our cousin suggested this topic today.
Oh, damn, I ain't even get to the topic.
I know. And the point that he was making was that it's ironic because he is married to a white woman. And so the topic is hooking up with white girls for the ancestors. Okay?
He ain't just hook up though. He married one.
Shut up.
This is my favorite cousin. I'm gonna talk my shit. Let's get it.
Hooking up with the white girls, you know what I'm saying? For their ancestors.
It's his mama's fault though.
Okay, so what? Talking about that. You wanna go first? I wanna go first. How we doing this? You know what I'm saying? We ain't touched the way.
Well, let me say something. We ain't gotta talk about it. I'll talk about it.
I mean, no, nigga, you don't get a lot though. You get a lot. Alright.
Take your time.
So, my whole view on the shits is if I hear a black man talking about some, you fucking with white girls for your ancestors and you full of fucking shit. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. Then what you can do for your ancestors is love on a black woman. What you could do for your ancestors is build up that family unit. You feel me? So I mean, what about before you there though? I got a question though. What about when you sit out here, you know, big dick hanging and swinging, you know, black nigga energy. Not black man, black nigga energy, you know, but before you done found that black person. This is my thing. Like before you done found your black queen, because you know I only marry a black woman. But I have fucked. The reason why I say this because back in my college days, you know, when I was a wild young buck, you know what I'm saying? You ugly as hell. I fucked a white girl. And as soon as I bust my nut, I got up, put my clothes on, and I told her, bitch, that was for my ancestors. Now, and I two-step. I'm not going to say that. That was fire to me. I feel you. That was some reparations. I feel you, and I ain't going to say that, you know, a motherfucker not going to do what they do or whatever the case is or however things play out. But what I'm saying is that I just feel like saying that it's for your ancestors is bullshit. Still, it is a way to make yourself feel better. You ain't doing shit for your ancestors when you do that motherfucking shit. And that's just a fact of the matter. I feel like my ancestors got my dick hard so that I could fuck her. And that's bullshit. Because I don't like white girls. Bullshit. Why though? But my dick wasn't hard. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't like white girls. You know that? You know, and that's not to say that you even, and then when we get to talking about sexuality and you know the desires that you may have and this and that, I personally can't do it because once you are but you a woman though. Personally aware, what you mean? Now don't get me started on that shit. No, you ain't. It's different. See, you letting the white man poke you. See, I'm poking her the same way I did it. Hold on. It's a misogynistic ideology, but it is still a real one. But shit. No, nigga, fuck what you talking about then. Let me break this shit down from my perspective, right? It is a misogynistic ideology. I will give you that, but it's like the same way. If you brought a white dude home, you was fucking a white dude or whatever, and Daddy seen that. You know what I'm saying? Daddy has so much shit to talk. He would be off the handles, right? Even if I brought a white girl home, you know what I'm saying? He will also have so much shit to talk. But see, the thing is, one thing that I will and definitely admit to and say it's gonna always be hard to overcome in a man and men's mentality is that we poke, y'all stroke. So
nigga, we insert. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. See, when I had my time sampling some white pussy, you know, some little flour, you know what I'm saying? Unseasoned, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't ready for the chicken. It wasn't ready for the pork chop. It wasn't ready for none of that. It wasn't even ready for the egg. But when I motherfucking sampled the flour, you know what I'm saying? I was poking that motherfucker. And the whole time I'm in there, I'm like, if her daddy find out, he gonna be so mad. And I had the strongest forearm of a dick.
Nigga.
And when I was done, I said, that's my ancestors. When I walked my ass out.
Boy.
Now fuck that again though. But see, that's one thing about me. Now, I won't fuck a white girl no more because I done felt like I done got my get back. You know what I'm saying? I wanted my get back. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a petty ass nigga. I wanted to get back.
There is no get back in
there. It is though, cause my dick got wet and then it came back.
No,
you know
and that motherfucker probably fetishizing you anyway. Like I said, you're not doing anything. My whole thing
is, she did fetishize me.
If you gonna fuck with white motherfuckers, then fuck with white motherfuckers. But do not be putting that shit on your dad. Don't put that shit on your ancestors, because you're not doing shit for them.
If you gonna fuck with white motherfuckers, fuck with white motherfuckers, but don't keep the white motherfuckers. Shit. They ain't keep up.
You know, so.
Well, yeah, they did. Shit. They still ain't sent their ass back home. They stay talking that shit. They don't want their ass to go nowhere. But shit, fuck them.
So. That's my whole view, cause
you gonna have to say, you know what? What is it? Your review?
My point. You feel
gotta go there. Gotta go there.
Yeah, that's your view.
Gotta go there. I won't fuck them no more. But I have no hard feelings about me fucking them in the past. And yes, they may have fetishized me then, but once I took them loose from my ancestors, they ain't fetishized me no more. Hey, not talk to them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Don't be yawning with your big nose.
It's shut
long red head ass girl. Look at it.
I'm tired. Anyway.
Y'all always tired.
That was a good topic. Shadi, thank you for, shout out to you for, giving it to us. And every week we'll make a post asking for topics. So if you got something you want us to talk about, something that, really on your mind, and you want to just hear the different views, then let us know. And we're more than happy to
oblige.
Yeah.
But as well, I don't got no problem with white people. Just if y'all come through the cookout, you can only bring a salad. Y'all good at making salads. For real shit. I do eat spinach salads. I grill the chicken if we're gonna make grilled chicken salad. You know what I'm saying? It ain't none of that. Talking about Samuel Jackson in the flesh, laugh my ass out. Now look here, you ugly motherfucker. Now you stupid motherfucker. You keep on coming at me sideways, I'm gonna break it down and hit you down. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, this ain't no running rain train. I'm here and I'm gonna make you fucking realize. Today is not your motherfucking day. Did you hear me? Did you hear me, you big back, real tip looking motherfucker? What? Come on now, slide. Yeah. That's my nigga. They keep calling me Samuel Jackson. That's Art cousin.
Okay.
Yeah, but Sly, blood, cuz, that's family all day. Adopted family, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
He squirrels his way in through the hinges. That's a big boy.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, TheHoodHype.
If you don't, I'll fuck your mama.
Because after we go live, we upload the full episodes to the YouTube channel. So make sure that y'all just stay in tune. We'll also have some behind the scenes type shit. And I don't know.
She giving me more work. That was her way of low-key implementing more work for me without motherfucking. She talking about behind the scenes. Behind the scenes is nigga.
So yeah, make sure y'all go to YouTube. Right now. You feel me?
Go to YouTube.
Real quick.
All you gotta do is type in TheHoodHype. One word. TheHoodHype. HYPE. You know what I'm saying? Just type it in. Click subscribe. Take you 10 seconds. If you can't do that, I know you don't last in the pussy if you're a nigga. And if you can't do that, I know you don't give head long enough if you're a woman. So both y'all done failed. That's why you probably single. So go and subscribe. Go and like. Show your love. Show your support. Because if you don't do it, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. And I'm going to bake your ass. Let me find out that you on this motherfucker talking about let me tune in, but you ain't subscribed. You going to tune in to me getting on your ass, fucking your grandma, and backhanding it at the same time. Ping pong.
Anyway.
Next topic.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Don't be putting that shit on the ancestors. Next.
Put it on. But your view?
My point.
All right. Now the next one. Woo. Go ahead. You do this one.
Okay, so there's the news of the police shooting a man on the red line. I believe the stop was on Grand Street. On Grand Street. I think it's the blue. I want to say maybe it be the blue line, but it was a Hispanic man. I've heard that there was some situation with the fare, with him paying the fare, and basically that led to him being shot about 2 times.
Can we say how much the fare is?
How much the fare, bro?
$2.25. A man is in critical condition, like more than likely gonna lose his life over $2.25. Now, in case all y'all wondering, before I let continue, in case all y'all wondering, this time it was not a black man. You know what I'm saying? Much love. Although I'm still sorry for brother, but hey, I'm shit. The first question I asked you when it popped off, I was like, was he black? Which is the fucked up part that gotta be the first question.
But this should have, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you, Sly. He said, Sly said, my nigga Sylvester said he fucked with the channel number is. Much love, bro. We definitely appreciate that shit. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe too, because you know, motherfucker, you subscribe, I'll make you a fucking good ass rib. I know you want to eat, nigga. Me too.
This nigga be cooking.
Yeah, nigga. You know, ask your cuz. But yeah, that was the thing. He was not black. He was a Mexican, so he had a little bit of brown. You know what I'm saying? Although they don't fuck with us all the way, but it's still, moral of the story is it's still a life lost off of $2.25. And I will say, to add to it, it's kind of fucked up though. It was a black officer, a black woman officer that shot him twice. But when it comes to the police, there is no black or white. It's simply blue. They the biggest gang in America, but go ahead and go crazy.
Jeez, see, I see you almost had to turn up.
Man. They don't know I can go there, bro. That's some shit that triggered me, bro. I'm blue about it.
Yeah, you know, and what he said, there was hella levels in there, and like even talking about how it's a black woman officer shooting a Hispanic brown male. It's intersections there. There's co-optation when you join police forces. And that's what he meant by there is, you know, you just blue and everything like that. But yeah, you know, over 225. And I mean, that's something to really think about. So I know that there are bigots and everything out there who, in every situation and circumstance, they always find a way to say, you know, what up, Blue?
What up, Blue? My boy is Shy Blue.
You know, so I know that there are bigots and everything out there who always find a way to justify these things and rationalize them within their heads. But at the day, a person is in critical condition over transit fare.
$2.
Over transit fare. And I think that's ultimately like if you go into, and I'm gonna keep it 100, any sector where you are a cop, where you are dealing with like public sectors, and things like that, you got to really think about what systems are you protecting? What systems are you upholding? Are you willing to shoot a man over transit fare? That's
no longer a question. They are willing to shoot a man over anything.
And that's why, I mean...
Versus feeling disrespected, antagonized, anything along those lines. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? Shy Blue, you know what I'm saying? Everybody go check him out, too. He on some great moves. He making great moves. This is a powerful man. You know what I'm saying? He's short as shit, but that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? He cool-ass people. He always down and he loyal. But, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, these cops, you know what I'm saying? This is just another situation. And what was that shit you was telling me when you was educating me earlier? This happened, which was today, right? This was also the day in which, you know what I'm saying?
So this is the day after, basically they have announced that they'll be putting more police forces on the L because there has been an increase in crime. And due to that increase in crime, there will now be more police officers patrolling the crime area. There's like surveillance and tracking technology and things like that. And it's just that the day after announcing it, the police have come and killed the man over transit fare.
Now, before we expand, Lucas, my boy, what's happening? Stay up, my boy. I definitely fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Long way, you know what I'm saying? See, this is one of my, I think his ass white or something like that. But he a cool ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Lucas Fred. You know what I'm saying? I think when I was doing the sales shit and everything, that's my boy from there. You know what I'm saying? Real ass motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But the fact is, we can never feel safe.
Never.
Nobody, if you're not white, you can't feel safe.
And the thing is, but it seeps out, it trickles down to everybody. And that's what a lot of people be sleeping on. Like, even with racism, it negatively affects white people. And that's a whole nother conversation. Even with patriarchy, it will negatively affect men. And it's just like you willing to sacrifice the few for the greater whole.
Greater what?
The greater whole sick ideology.
Alright, because I was going to say, not
you know what I'm
the
saying?
good.
Whatever it is, though, you still, that's like I said, that's a whole other conversation. But in terms of the day after, they do that, they announce that they're going to be more patrolmen, somebody loses their life. And it seeps out to everybody. And that's the whole thing. You can't afford to be like, it didn't happen to me and mine, so it don't concern me and mine. No. Because then when it concerns you and yours, you're going to see just how much you were affected from the very beginning. You feel me? And that's where a lot of people lose complete sight of, you can't afford to be out here. Honestly, you got to look at the bigger picture, and it's about fixing the greater system. So at the end of the day, as bro said at the beginning, a man is in critical condition for
$2.
$25. That's what it don't matter. All that extra shit. That's what happens.
And the problem is,
that's the reality.
And the problem is, when they do address it, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he was resisting arrest, all this type of shit." But if you've seen the video, I actually seen the video. Somebody recorded the video. He never
you
threw
go
a
to
punch.
Twitter trend and somebody take the line.
Right, he never threw a punch. He never threw a punch. He never did none of that. He did try and get the fuck away because shit, nigga had $2.25. Fuck is y'all like, damn, my nigga. But
it should be expected, I think, for people's fight or flight to kick in.
Right,
and that's what you should be trained for as a professional.
Right, but his ass got the fuck out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get the fuck out that bitch, and actually, when he wasn't even in contact with an officer, he ended up getting shot, and then he ran up the stairs and got shot again. And that's when I guess he went down. But just looking at the video, if you are supposed to be trained in this, there is no way in hell that like if y'all see the footage, there is no way in hell that even with him resisting, things along those lines, a taser was not used. There are multiple variables within this thing. Taser wasn't used, a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if they would have just subdued dude until reinforcements or fellow officers.
My thing is, we done had to deal with neighborhood crackheads at the gas station, my nigga.
Crackhead strong as shit. Crackhead strong as shit. I done fought a crackhead.
I just feel like
that crackhead beat my ass.
Motherfuckers for motherfucker wildin'. Motherfuckers have been in situations where you gotta calm some shit down.
I done played tennis with a crackhead on the gas station wall. Dinner.
Yeah.
Dog food. Yeah, played tennis with the crackhead on the gas station wall.
So I mean, it's the overall
it's no
system.
justification. They gonna make one, but it ain't no justification. You know what I'm saying?
It's not one.
I know many of crackheads, and the strength that I've seen this dude putting up versus them. I'm like, what y'all would deal with a crackhead? Because a crackhead would have took that bullet. Fuck you talking? He would have took that bullet, got shot me, give me some crack. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, holla at me. Who's your shot? You know what I'm saying? Well, come on now, but if that was a white man, it wouldn't have went there. The white man probably would have just got completely wholeheartedly away.
Hesitate more.
You know what I'm saying?
Hesitate.
Yup. She straight up said I'm finna shoot his ass. There you go, Sly.
You seen it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you seen it.
And honestly, just cause she black, no, fuck that shit. She blue to me. If you wear that badge, you wear that uniform, you blue. I don't give a fuck about nothing in between. You know what I'm saying? You blue. You can either be pro-blue or anti-blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do know a few police officers who not bad people who really about that shit.
You're not a bad person, but you are upholding a bad system.
Yup. And you ugly for doing that.
And
you
I mean,
ugly.
anybody who, you know what I'm saying, fuck with me or know me, already know what it is. Like, it's army, police, I don't care what it is. It's a bad system, but I'm gonna be here for you because it's probably gonna fuck you over.
Yeah.
But I'm be here for you.
And I will say,
I'm
just gonna say before we move on, because this shit got me kind of blue. So my last hostile comment as far as this one is, if you're a police officer, just know that 9 times out of 10 when I look at you, I feel like your pussy smell like possum. Your dick smell like, your pussy smell like possum. And your dick is little as fuck. Like, you just got you got a needle dick. You got a thread dick. Sew some clothes up, dickhead ass boy. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to be out here protect the vulnerable because you see the shit that go on. We talk about it, but motherfuckers who work in it, they see it. So.
Oh, yeah. And Shy Blue wanted to let y'all know, go check out his shit. CHIBLU, no E. You know what I'm saying? Shy Blue, no E. You know what I'm saying? Shy, CHIBLU. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we got so many talented people in the Shy too.
So many talented people.
Make sure y'all go check out Shy. Go check out Blue.
My nigga Antoine, he's a talented individual. You know what I'm saying?
He loves photography needs.
Yeah,
and shit.
He love doing that type of shit. We gonna fuck with him soon. You know what I'm saying? We slowly building this and everything along those lines. But we are absolutely unconditionally fucking with our people. First and foremost, you know what I'm saying? This is black excellence at its best. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a big dick and not support your own.
Okay, next topic.
Alright. See, she always cutting me off. It's your view.
My point, nigga.
Alright. Alright, so now. Whoo.
Okay, I guess I'll get into this. So I made a post earlier and I tagged bro and I'm like, man, we should
some bullshit.
I'm like, we should make this a topic. It's not our bullshit. You just
not all of it, but she had some bullshit. It was some bullshit ass points. Go ahead, finish your shit because I'm going in.
Basically, the post was like, a lot of girls out here, the same nigga ain't breaking your heart over and over again. Niggas is supposed to be fucking. Niggas is niggas. You know, and 9 times out of 10, a nigga is gonna be fucking trash. So, get what you know what I'm saying, get the good time, get the good fuck, learn how to disconnect, and leave that shit where the fuck it is instead of trying to always force some shit and make a nigga a husband or, a boyfriend even or whatever when they not even on that, So, basically that was the whole shit. It's like, Take more accountability for your shit at the end of the day and learn how to know when to be in a relationship or when to go that extra mile for a motherfucker versus when a motherfucker is just good for a good time and to leave them there. So, yeah. And I think the overall topic is that of just dating in general, like the whole topic a post or whatever, of course, applies to a lot of people, which is why motherfuckers related to it. So it's just like, I think a lot of people found themselves in a situation where you feel like you're beating a dead horse. And especially I know as women, Give
us a second, Blue. I'm going to try and chime you in. Once she finished this, then I'll make a few points because she got me fucked up.
And I want to hear, I got some ideas of what he's thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Your forehead big enough.
Boy, get the fuck out of here.
Fat forehead ass girl on your shit. Globetrotter. What are you talking about?
So, basically that's the whole gist of hookups versus relationships. Knowing when to fucking be in, knowing when to be out, knowing when to be 1 foot in, 1 foot the fuck out. 9 times. What's the ratio? What's the numbers? You fucking with 5 people? I mean, honestly, most people ain't shit. So, and that's just so. I want to hear what you say because I got a rebuttal for that shit.
Yeah. We can give you a rebuttal after we have an attempt at chime.
I know, because that shit failed.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm going to say is, motherfuckers got me fucked up around this bitch. You heard? Because See, with everything she said, the point of what she got me fucked up is 9 out of 10 niggas ain't shit. No, 9 out of 10 niggas that you bitches decide to fuck with ain't shit. The same way, a lot of you hoes don't be shit. Like real shit. Like if you could say 9 out of 10 niggas ain't shit, 9 out of 10 women ain't either. It's the people in which you decide to give your energy and your peace of mind too. You know what I'm saying? Don't project that energy on the mass because you make badass, fuck nigga ass, weak pussy based ass decisions. Yeah, I said it with your weak ass pussy, saturated body ass motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm
mm-hmm. Everybody can go?
No, you can't. No, you can't. Not yet.
What's your next point?
My next point is my view. So, within it.
This your point.
Give me some Nike. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is when we do that right, because see, don't nobody call out like women shit. It has to be hugely like utterly undeniable discrepancy for 90% of a woman's lack or downfalls to be addressed. And you know what I'm saying? That's due to that's also due to social conditioning. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of shit that men don't speak on because if they do speak on it, it's considered being bitch, acting like a pussy, all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? But we not gonna sit back here and act like niggas just ain't shit. Now it is a lot of ain't shit ass niggas. I don't like these niggas. Niggas, don't get it misconstrued. I'm not trying to be y'all advocate. Cause I don't like y'all. For every piece of pussy you get, that's a less piece of pussy I get. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that I'm like saying, hey, all men are great. No, you's a fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying? See, when I'm on my fuck nigga shit, I say I'm on my fuck nigga shit. If I'm just trying to fuck you or whatever, I'm gonna tell you straight the fuck up. You gonna either deal with it, accept it, and go ahead and get this good ass dick, or you not. And I'm gonna respect that either way. Y'all niggas do be playing games. But women play games unconditionally. Women, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, initially y'all may love harder. But low key down the line, when a nigga really love women and shit like that, we end up loving harder than y'all do. Because y'all don't let shit go. Y'all done chose a fuck nigga, indulged in a fuck nigga, and now when y'all meet a real nigga who being like, look, I'm trying to give you every fucking thing. All I do is just give a fuck. I just solely give a fuck about you and your shit. So when that shit happened, now hold on. Blue said, valid points, Eddie, I do agree. The hypermasculinity gets in the way of us being transparent. Most definitely. But what if that hypermasculinity, what was that created from? You know what I'm saying?
Men. That's
White
my
men.
whole point.
White
my
men.
whole point is that
white men. But then, hold on. I wasn't dumb.
Nigga, hurry your ass the fuck up.
Dumb.
Goddamn.
I wasn't dumb. I did not interrupt you. So don't you interrupt me with your big ass. Come on now. I'm on your ass, nigga. I ain't ready. Want to go get some glass so you can see me better? I'm right here. I'm right here. Come on now. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
But that was created by the white man. That is not the same type of man. But then it was accentuated by the black woman. You know what I'm saying?
That's
black men.
So y'all ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, I'm not saying that.
But you just didn't where y'all at in it then.
Where we at?
You said white man, black woman. Where the fuck you at?
I'm saying, look, the white man created this thing, right? You know what I'm saying? And it took away the black man's masculinity, the black man's follow through, a lot of those things. But what constantly perpetuates and keeps recycling this same cycle is the black woman a lot of times, bro. Because 9 out of 10, you'll hear probably 5 stories about a black woman really being like, this is motherfucker, nah, this motherfucker is this, and that. Ain't nobody perfect. But you'll hear about 20 stories of a black woman saying, niggas ain't shit.
Yes, you will.
And that's some bullshit.
Absolutely.
Because you know what you don't hear though? Black men don't say women ain't shit as much.
They don't?
No, folks. Black men do not say women ain't shit as much as black women. Now, don't get me wrong. You do be some fuck niggas out here that gonna tell you like women
too. Don't get me wrong.
We do be hurt.
Everybody
but y'all hurt is more acknowledged than a black man's hurt ever has been.
Okay. Is it? It's more
acknowledged. In these times, y'all pain is more like acknowledged.
I respect that you saying these times.
It's more respected in these
times. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the times where y'all was excluded from damn near everything. You know what I'm saying? There was no form of equality for women, which I understand that. And that is a point in which we all have to get past. But as of these late times, right? When it comes to the black man and the woman, when y'all speak about y'all pain and shit, y'all not believe without a doubt. For example, if you said, if I was a random nigga on the street and you was like, I raped you, I'm not innocent until proven guilty. I'm guilty until proven innocent. If I said that you raped me,
not with a black woman.
Said that
with
you
the white woman,
bro,
yes. With the white woman, yes. But with the black woman, no. With the black woman, no. With the white woman,
What black man is proven? What black man is not guilty or is believed? Because if I say if I proclaim that anybody raped me, a white man, a white woman, a black woman, anything along those lines, there would be there would be, what evidence do you have? Where is this derivative from? What is that? At the very least, yes, y'all are still not, no black person is on the same pedestal as that. You know what I'm saying? As these white motherfuckers is Caucasoids. You know what I'm saying? But when it come to that shit right there, it's like, okay, if you was in the court of law, there would still at the very least be a bit more sympathy towards you. Like if you was like, this person raped me or whatever the fuck, it would at least be looked into, investigated. If, as a black man, if I don't have any proof, no definitive evidence in that very moment, I'm fucked. And that shit is gone, waist deep in the water, float down the river stream with her nasty ass pussy. But Blue said it's been made a social norm. It comes from a number of sources varying from our role models, TV, music, media, etc. I'm tired of people putting shit on TV, media, music, etc.
It's influential.
You know what I'm saying? It is influential. You know what I'm saying? But come on now, like let's not get on the fact that, come on now, when a white boy shoot up a school or do some other shit, they don't talk about all that demonic ass shit that they listen to. And I used to skateboard, so I know about all the rock music. I know about all the music that be like, fuck my mama, fuck my dad, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I know about all that fucking rock music that be like that shit.
Oh my God. Okay.
But when they do that, it's a psychotic break. It ain't got shit to do with.
No, I do. Definitely.
That's never highlighted. So
we
not gonna highlight there, don't highlight that.
It's a level in there. It doesn't. Now, you can get more specific in terms of prioritizing the levels and which levels matter more than other levels, and so on and so on and so on. But, basically, just to speak on what you were saying in regards to, I felt where sis was coming from with the post. And I think that a lot of black women did definitely feel where she was coming from in the sense of, don't get me wrong, everybody will be out here on bullshit. Like, we just humans, everybody on bullshit, everybody is fucked up, have not had good standards or role models or examples, and we are already a people who have gone through so much like psychological inflictions that it's not surprising that our relationships amongst each other are really strained. But I just think that my issue with the whole passing the blame back and forth and how people say it's like both people need to take accountability is that's really just not how it works in terms of power dynamics. Like, if you're in a relationship and somebody does something wrong to you and then you do something back and so on and so on and so on and so forth, it's basically like
people just ugly.
People are ugly, of course.
Thank you.
people are ugly, but I just think that so many times we just want to wash over like what patriarchy and racism really did to black women, G. And like when we talk about like the whole saying niggas is trash, I know a lot of niggas be hurt off that and be feeling some type of way and everything like that. But niggas is trash is synonymous in the same way that white people ain't shit is. You don't have to take it personal, but you can understand that on a greater fucking like systemic level, women feel that way the same in their core, the same way black motherfuckers feel that way about white people. And yes, you have white people you cool with, who cool as fuck, who your homies. You don't mean all white people, but you do mean the greater historical fucking shit that has happened.
Alright, then if we gonna talk about that greater historical shit, how are we gonna overlook the fact that, you know what I'm saying? Like, even in the beginning times of slavery and everything along those lines, right? And a bunch of shit. The way that we got to this point was by them targeting the black man first. So how are we utterly not that much shit?
I mean, the shit
we were targeted first. So saying black man ain't shit is not the same way as saying white people ain't shit. See, damn near every white person in this world, damn near, they own the slave, right? But we can also say damn near every black man or every black ancestor that was a man was beaten, scrutinized, demasculated by the white man. You know what I'm saying? So now, don't get me wrong, that led us to make horrendous flaws and shit along those lines. But the same way we say, let's not overlook or overwrite what's been done to a black woman, let's not overlook or overwrite what the fuck was done to a black man, because black man was raped. You know what I'm saying? From day one.
I never
From
said
day one to take them away. So saying that
we
not, but my thing is saying that shit right there, I feel like the same way, if black men out here saying women ain't shit, you a bitch. You need to shut that shit the fuck up. You need to go ahead and talk to your mama. Because your mama probably ain't love you. And guess what? It's cool. If you want to love you, send her to me. I'll fuck her for you. She'll love a black man again. I promise you that. But as well, motherfucking black women also need to like, in the same way, if you a black man out here saying that shit, you a fuck nigga. If you a black woman out here saying niggas ain't shit, you a fuck ass bitch too. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro.
It's like, I guess a woman could technically say men have historically oppressed, raped, and persecuted us for centuries.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna go there, right?
I'm just saying.
So we're gonna go there, right?
I'm just saying, like, but that's not even my point in the terms of. I'm just saying there's always going to be like, I just feel like it's so necessary to
There's so many variables.
It's so necessary to like always be conscious of that, because it's about power dynamics.
Hold on.
It's not about feelings.
Hold on. Let's acknowledge this real quick.
Okay.
Salah said slavery took the power of the black man away. A black woman, hold on, shit coming up. A black woman not gonna look at a black man to protect her when the slave master can rape her whenever he wants to. Big pig.
That's yeah.
But he can also rape that black man too.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, motherfuckers need like years, and I mean like therapy, counseling. Like I mean, it's not gonna be an easy heal at all or nothing like that.
Shit easy. But what I'm saying is the first part is just literally having a certain level of compassion. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
Black women were done wrong. Black men have been done wrong. How the fuck long within our culture? Now, we can hold on to that shit towards white men all day. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about within our culture. If we really, white men and women, we gonna hold on to that shit all day, 24/7. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I got some white people I love. If you feel some type of way about it, fuck you too. I ain't sorry. But
that's what I said. It's the same shit.
But my thing is, it's not the same shit to me though. Because my thing is, we are still one. Or at the very least, we should be and we should have been. So at this point, what we gonna do? Keep perpetuating the same standard that our ancestors did and shit like that.
I definitely think we should get back to being one.
To me, that's the easy route. What we need to do is What we need to do is embody a sense of compassion to each other's struggle. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody done been through some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think that ultimately the post was saying that, and this is something I found.
Fuck that post.
Saying. It was not a fuck that post. It was a great post, and she was.
It was, but fuck that shit though.
But I just think it's like women we need to like, sis, take more accountability for that shit and see that nigga for who he is. Like, and that's real talk. Now, we don't say that
Let me pause real quick. Let me pause real quick.
They gonna see your ass.
Let me pause real quick. Tyran, did you just get on my live and say, can I slide? Tyran, did you really just get on this bitch? Tyran, your head look like a motherfucking unwrapped peach. Your neck.
It is the hood hype. It is the
your
hood.
Neck, you know, talking about can I slide? I need to see it live. Nigga, for one, by the time you get here, it's gonna be over.
Yeah,
who about to open the door for your bean head ass?
Nah, you can't come through doing taping sessions.
Hell no. Don't nobody want to hear your Bigfoot ass, your lava lunch ass, your motherfucking slide down the mountain brick nose ass.
And still be on the camera right now, G.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, boy, I bake your ass, boy. I'm ready.
Anyway.
All smoke. She got me triggered. Let's get it. Let's get it. Go ahead, my bad. See, that's black. That's blackness. I'm sorry.
I think that the post was basically saying
Tyran, no, you cannot slide. This is not the appropriate time at this moment. Please contact us later in 20 to 30 minutes. We will be more than happy to allow you to come and accompany us on the turn up. Thank you, sir. That's my white etiquette. Code switch, bitch.
Oh my
Go
God.
ahead, my bad.
So ignorant. Anyway, I think that sis was basically saying, like, take more accountability. Like, you have women, I get the social conditioning, I get all the levels, I get all of that, but like, you're gonna have to fucking see a motherfucker for who they are. And that's just part of the game. Like, that's part of dating, that's part of playing the field. And men are better at playing the field. Like, men are going to play the field, they're gonna scope it, they're gonna size up their options. They're gonna get some cornbread from this bitch and some mashed potatoes from this bitch.
You know what separates us?
What?
Men don't settle. Women settle.
And
then women blame men because they chose to settle.
But that's ultimately, like, in the essence, what the post
Until we find everything in one woman, we will fuck with multiple. Yeah. Women will try and make everything in one man. And that's your fault.
And the thing is, like, honestly, it does come down to the social conditioning, everything, like bros before hoes, right? Like motherfuckers are conditioned to see.
DJ,
we
shut the fuck
to
up.
love a motherfucker, to nurture them. We talk to play with baby dolls. A man is taught, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that bitch, bros before hoes, whatever. And there are certain levels within all of that shit. But it's your fucking life. So if you don't want to be out here looking like a fucking goofy, then
make better decisions. That's been my number one point. You know what? You said the first part. What is it?
What?
Slogan.
Your view.
My point. Hey! We got one. Give me some nuggets. No, fuck that. You know.
How cool you do that, nigga?
Read that. Give some more nuggets. There we go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I got one in, y'all. I got one in.
He the youngest one, y'all. He the youngest one. I just want y'all to know I'm the eldest.
Do y'all see this statue? Do y'all see this shit? I'm big, bro. I'm big, bro. With your miniature body ass, oompa built back ass, boy. I'm on my way.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? Them my topics for the night. You know what I'm saying? This was hella fun. You know what I'm saying? Once we get on camera, I'm gonna beat her up. Well, she gonna beat me up if I swing on her. You know what I'm saying? Cause this motherfucker, she a skinny body pretzel, needle thin ass motherfucker. But that shit hurt. She hit your chocolate points. You know what I'm saying? For all of you motherfucker, pro-light, aphrodisiac, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but all I knew was pro-light, and then I just said something around with that.
So, it's time to go.
You motherfuckers that be all like, Black power, we are. Yeah, this motherfucker be hitting all the chakras. You know what I'm saying? She got stones in her knuckles.
What?
Little knucklehead ass. Light stone, black stone, green stone, yacht stone. You know what I'm saying? But this was another magnificent episode with me. You know what I'm saying? A fine ass magnificent black man, you know what I'm saying? With the waves on Chris, you know what I'm saying? Wetter than your bitch. If you want to know, just ask him, because I probably fucked her. But then, besides me, we also got my astounding, the true sense of beauty within this spectrum, within this fucking world, because if you think you fine, you're not finding on my sister. Ask your grandma, because I'm your granddaddy.
Ladies are beautiful.
You know.
Ladies are beautiful.
And ugly. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. The true light, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let her slap for that one. Hair flip, let me flip your shit. Pow! You know what I'm saying? It ain't move, because her shit flawless. This is my magnificent sister, Zulu! AKA, you know what I'm saying? Her real name, Ashaki. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure to go ahead and grace y'all with our presence. But actually, it's always a pleasure for y'all to be graced with our presence. I talk big shit, because I got a big dick.
Anyway.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead,
y'all have a good night. You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe.
Like to the YouTube channel. Y'all already know the drill. Every week we coming consistently. You know,
every Friday
with this content. When we drop the post, let us know if y'all got any specific topics that y'all want us to talk about.
You want to hear something? Let us know. It's coming real soon. You know what I'm saying? It's coming back to back. Every Friday we come and bring y'all new shit. We don't be nothing less than authentic. That's just what we bring to this table. So subscribe. You better subscribe. If you don't subscribe, you a hoe and your pussy stink and it's dry. If you a man, you a hoe, your dick little, and that's why your woman cheating on you. Probably with me. Know that. Know that.
Okay. Bye, y'all. Have
Much
a good
love
night.
every day.